Don't you guys just hate this time of the year? You get allergies, you have to take pills to feel better. My parents say I've become addicted to nasal spray. I honestly don't see the big problem. Oh yeah.
You're watching Romero Movie News on fucking YouTube.com. Oh, good for you!
Hey guys, and welcome to Romero Movie News, the show where I give you updates on all movies, whether they be good or bad, but as always, we try to keep it good on this show. First bit of movie news to come off the set of Iron Man 3. It's been officially confirmed by the set photos that the Iron Patriot suit will be making its debut in Iron Man 3. To fill you guys on a little comic book history, the Iron Man Patriot suit made its debut in the first issue of the Dark Avengers. This suit was designed using Tony Stark's technology and an idea from Norman Osborn. Yes, he is part of the Spider-Man universe. And he designed this suit after the death of Captain America. Now, obviously, Norman Osborn is a character from The Amazing Spider-Man, and The Amazing Spider-Man is copyrighted and, you know, is a character from Sony Pictures. So obviously, Norman Osborn isn't going to be in the third Iron Man film, so nobody get your panties in a bunch thinking that, oh, someone from Spider-Man is going to make a cameo in Iron Man 3. Not at all. Obviously, this suit is going to be used by someone else, but so far on the set, it has been seen. So if you guys want to check out the rest of the set photos of the Iron Man Patriot suit, click the link in the description box. Continuing with Marvel news, official news for Thor 2 is that Marvel Studio President Kevin Feige said in a recent interview that Thor 2 will be a lot more different than the first film, as we will be seeing a different, darker side of Asgard. He said in the interview that obviously the events of the Avengers have affected, you know, a lot of the main plot that is going to be occurring in the second film, and he says that Loki and Thor's relationship develops a little bit more, and that there's going to be a major, and I'm quoting here, major huge villain. So I'm kind of speculating that this major new huge villain, I'm thinking, is going to be the Sorceress. For many who do not know who the Sorceress is, she is a character in the Thor universe and in the comics who basically helps out Loki to try to kill Thor. She also has this kind of little love thing going on with Thor. She has a bit of a crush on him and stuff like that, and she's kind of a baby face villain where she goes back in between being good and bad, you know, basically like that. I'm not saying that he's gonna be the villain, but still it would be pretty cool to see her in the second movie. But for right now, basically Thor 2 is going to be a lot darker and different tone than the first film. But if you guys want to read up fully on that story, make sure to click the link in the description box. Next bit of movie news is that a brand new trailer for an upcoming comedy starring Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis has shown up online called The Campaign. The basic plot behind this movie is that Will Ferrell's character has been running for mayor for the past almost about 4 terms, and he really has never had anyone run up against him. So basically when he goes to City Hall, he just signs a paper and bam, he's mayor. But then this year, he basically tries to sign the paper, and at the last minute, Zach Galifianakis' character decides to run up against him. And from the trailer, I gotta say, it looks pretty damn hilarious. I think this is the first time Zach Galifianakis and Will Ferrell have actually worked together in a full-length feature film, so it's going to be very interesting to see how the comedy and how the movie plays out. Anyways, if you guys want to see the first official trailer to The Campaign starring Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis, click the link in the description box. Next bit of movie news is for Star Trek fans. In a recent interview with Simon Pegg about Star Trek 2 and its villain, he said, and I quote him here, "Khan will not be the villain in Star Trek 2. That is a myth. That is a lie, and it is a legend. He will not be featured as the villain in the second installment of Star Trek." So, of course, these rumors of Khan being the villain for the second Star Trek film arose when Benicio del Toro turned down the role to be the villain in Star Trek 2, and then many people started thinking, oh, so since he's Spaniard, you know, obviously he was going to play Khan or something like that. But, you know, now it's been officially confirmed that Khan will not be in the second installment to the Star Trek franchise. Anyways, if you guys want to read fully up on that story, make sure to click the link in the description box. Last bit of movie news is that the first official movie still, as well as poster for an upcoming crime thriller called Welcome to Punch, starring Mark Strong and James McAvoy, has shown up online. The movie's plot is basically about a criminal who's been hiding in Iceland and has to go back to London after he finds out his son has been part of a heist that's terribly gone absolutely wrong. And then James McAvoy, who plays a detective in the film, basically it has his chance to get this criminal, who's been after for years. And as they're trying to, go up against one another, they find out there's more behind the heist than originally thought. Anyways, if you guys want to check out the first official poster as well, movie still of Welcome to Punch, click the link in the description box. Anyways, guys, this is all the time we have for episode 54 of Romero Movie News. As always, make sure to follow us on Twitter, friend us on Facebook, and add us on Google+. And as always, I've got your back, so you're on track.
You've been watching Romero Movie News on fucking YouTube.com. Click this yellow button! What don't you fucking understand?